Hey Cancer, EverlongMystic here. So we are going to get you a message today. We're going to start with the Alchemy of Sound Astrology. Just grab a card or two and just to start off the reading to see what we're reading about. Alright, so this is Cancer. Cancer. Alright, we have Moon in Scorpio. I love this card, Moon in Scorpio. Whale songs, portal of redeath, intensifying emotions, sung realm recreation, pleasure-driven sensuality. Actually, I feel like we need to read the back on this one. Alright. So on one end we have I am selfish, and then on the other end we have I am selfless. I think both apply. I think both apply here. I'm not going to read all the examples. Selfish, selfless. I don't know, it's weird. It's like there's a call for both right now. And then here we have Haumea. It says birthing instinctual trust. It's the sound of a youth orchestra. Charismatic creativity, door to the soul. True nature. Fecundity. This feels very, very Empress here. It's like this the seat of your true creation. It's weird. I'm getting like this flip-floppy kind of energy here. And I don't know if it's just for, like, maybe from the symbol. Like, it almost feels like this here. Like, if you think of like a fidget spinner or something where you can flick it and it turns, like, either way. And these two things are the selfish, selfless. Selfish, selfless. It's weird, and I don't know if it's just meant to be like a lesson in duality or polarities or what. But when the example that keeps popping in my head is like something being created out of like selfishness. But once it's created, it is like it's used selflessly. Or you know what I mean? Like it's something that's both. Okay, so I'm not sure where this is going, Cancer, but let's get some fortune cards. Alright, Cancer. Where is this going? Selfish, selfless. Something created. And this, I want to say that this is something that is kind of far out, something kind of far out there. Like a far away or distant what? Something far away and distant. But like complex. So we have the we have the clouds here, and that's kind of interesting because the clouds are kind of divided. A light side of the clouds and a dark side of the clouds. It's like clarity and confusion. What's nice here is that the light side of the clouds is on this Haumea card, which is the flipping of the poles, or this creating from the seat of your soul. You know what I mean? Here I don't like so much. This we have the pyramids coming out, which is the card of stability, right? But we've got the dark clouds. The dark clouds are kind of masking something. It's like there's something that's meant to be or needs to be very stable in your life, and it's just not quite there. There's it's like there's something missing. There's a missing piece of something, information, perspective, a tangible thing. I don't know, but there's something kind of darkening the some kind of stability for you. So here we have the lily, which, it's just a card of wisdom. I just see it as wisdom, and it's wisdom that is, it's not just given to you. You've earned that wisdom through years of learning and knowing, experiencing, putting it all together for that wisdom. It's not something that's just handed out to 10-year-olds or something. You know what I mean? Although some kids are very wise, but anyway. So it seems like you are going to be called upon to use some kind of wisdom in order to solve this kind of clouded stability potential problem. Dang it! Why does this stupid card keep coming out? I didn't know that they had a card of stupidity. It came out like in another, I think for one of the other signs maybe. Anyway. So, okay, something stupid. So what is stupid? What is freaking stupid? I think we're gonna figure out. Well, it's related to the moon in Scorpio. I don't know yet. I'll come back to that. Oh, okay. So we have the sorrow card coming out after the stupidity card. So this is a result. I just don't like the word stupid. I don't know. I don't know if you have someone just freaking clown dancing in your life, like some kind of clown in your life that does stupid things and kind of ruins things for you. Considering that this clown is coming out underneath this moon in Scorpio, it kind of makes me think of more of the selfish side of things. Like maybe they're not stupid, maybe they're just selfish. Like driven by more basic needs, not basic needs, baser needs. Like like someone easily driven by like sex or food or I don't know. It just I'm just getting like I don't want to say what I'm getting, but that's enough. That's enough right there. Keeping it clean, keeping it clean. All right, so what are we cutting out here? What's nice is that we're cutting out the sorrow. So there is this kind of elimination here, the snipping of sorrow, which I like. The thing is, though, is that this sorrow is coming out right underneath this Haumea card. And if the seat of your soul, if your sacral is completely filled with sorrow, how are you supposed to create your masterpiece? You know what I mean? How are you going to do that? By working on the sorrow, coming to terms with it. This is a hopeless feeling, and it doesn't have to be that way. You know, perhaps this stupidity card is something you need to do. Maybe you need to act a little silly. Maybe you need to have a little fun. Something to break up the monotony if you feel like you're consumed by this. So again, we have the memories card. This has come out a couple times. And this card here, it's like I'm seeing it mostly as looking back for the purpose of seeing how far you've come. Because look, it's coming out right underneath the stability. It's like, you know, like life's got ups and downs, right? You know, you've got times where you feel more stable, times where you feel less stable. But like, look back. I mean, take a glance back and see how far you've come, because that actually can be a little boost, a little booster for you, a little silver lining or something, you know? Okay, so we have the scarecrow showing up now, and the scarecrow is this is about protecting protecting what's yours, protecting your harvest. Okay? And this Haumea energy is it is harvesty, right? It's very empress. It's very it's fecundity, right? Like with all of that fecundity, the ability to grow things, create things, whatever, it's like you want to be able to protect what's yours from the scavengers or whatever. So it could just be a call to boundaries with something here, Cancer, but we'll see. We'll look at it in a second when we see what card comes out underneath it. But right now we want to get a Lafruma card. All right, for Cancer. Another message or advice? Message or advice for Cancer? Oh, no shit. We got harvest. Well, there we go. So we're getting confirmation here. Harvest. Let's see, is there anything that sticks out on this card here? So the cornucopia horn of plenty, our just rewards are reaped. And see, we've got the scythe for the reaping. Our just rewards are reaped for everything honestly sown. Huh, that's interesting. For everything honestly sown. So that goes back to the poles. Selfishly or selflessly. All harvests held safe inside winter sleepy stores. Okay, so there's definitely a kind of reinforced message here about protecting your harvest. It doesn't have to be severe. This seems like a kind of a friendly little scarecrow, but I would prefer a scarier one myself, but that's just me. But there is a call. Like, you might need to put a fence up. You might need a boundary somehow. You might need like you might need some repellent, actually. A repellent of some kind. Oh, nice. Okay, so we have the key showing up, number 33. And I am so loving that it's coming out underneath the sorrow card. So that the key is the answer. It's the solution, right? So you do figure out a solution how to cut out whatever this issue is here with the sorrow. I love that. And look at that. It's followed by the phoenix. You re-emerging. That's weird. It's almost like the it's like you have to secure this harvest. I feel like this this here is a prior harvest, right? Right? It's like a prior harvest. And it's like you need to finish whatever this is. So like a little bit of protection is required. And then it's like there's got to be some kind of like death, winter's death kind of thing happen. Like, let winter seal the deal. And then there's this solution that comes in during winter, the solution for the sorrow, right? And then boom. I mean, this phoenix, this could very well just be the spring. But something reemerges better than ever. Nice. And then we have the target. We have a mirror number, look, 3773. This is meant to be this reemergence, this phoenix energy, like right on target. It's like this is meant to happen. And with the target comes a major focus. It's like this target is basically kind of taking the darkness out of these clouds right here. It's also like it's in the same line as the stability here. So whatever worried you before, you're going to be able to zone in on it with this like much like with a lot of vigor, right? And then we have boomerang, which I think is super hilarious because it's kind of like what comes around goes around, right? And so again, it's like going, it's going back to here. Selflessness, selfishness. And even here, it's like reaping what's been honestly sown. So it's it's a little reminder, like about intentions and that's funny. Or karma or whatever. I think you have a good handle on this though, Cancer. All right, so let's see. I kind of want to look more at the center card, just because the center card here packs the biggest punch. So, so it's the scythe, right? It's about cutting something out, especially cutting stuff out that you don't need, right? And it's related here to the corner cards. So we have this Lily Wisdom card here, and then we have the boomerang. What comes around goes around. This is like reassuring, because you know things, Cancer. You know things. You know how the boomerang works. You have a really good idea of what needs to be cut out and what doesn't. So you've got that going for you. And then, but also we have this moon in Scorpio and this harvest, right? So again, with the cutting out, it's like you know what's been honestly sown, right? Like you know this. You know your intentions. You know what you've, created, what you intended to produce. And you know if you're being selfless or selfish. So, whatever it is you're going to cut out, I think you are extremely capable of deciding it and doing it. You've got a lot of internal backup here. All right, Cancer, this is your message. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you next time. Bye, Cancer.